Well, I guess we're back here. How's it going, guys? ElectricVideoGamer here, and what do you mean you don't know who I am? Alright, I know it's been a while, but I'm here to react to the Nintendo Direct that's been announced for today, September 13th, 2022. Um, I just haven't really felt like recording anything. Been very busy trying to survive in this world where everything costs double what it used to. It's been rough. It's been rough, and I haven't really had much of an opportunity to record anything at all. Setting up for all that when I simply want to play a game has been kind of an issue. But I'm not here to talk about my personal problems here. I'm here to talk about the Nintendo Direct. It's gonna showcase in 4 minutes now, so let me be brief on this. What do I want to see? Rhythm Heaven. That's it. Well, okay. Mario Party DLC, or more Mario Party in general, and Rhythm Heaven. And that's it. That's all I really want to see. I'm at a point now with the Switch where I'm pretty satisfied with what I have, with what they've announced and what they've given us. Well, I say satisfied. There are some sticking points to the Switch's library. Mario Strikers. But what they have, what they've actually supplied, uh, as far as quantity goes, I feel like I'm pretty satisfied with that. I do want Rhythm Heaven. I do want Mario Party DLC or just more Mario Party in general. And that's pretty much all I want. So it's whatever. What they're definitely going to show, Breath of the Wild. So yeah, I'm excited to see more Breath of the Wild too. I'm just at a point where when they show it, it's not going to be like, oh, look, Breath of the Wild 2. I didn't see that coming. It's going to be a point of, took you long enough to finally show Breath of the Wild 2. That's basically how I'm going to feel about it. So I look forward to seeing more Breath of the Wild 2, or Winds of Demise, as I called it years ago, and people loved it for some reason. Other than that, I don't know, just other stuff. Like I said, I'm taking this one on the chin. I'm expecting nothing, and I plan to get a lot in return, I guess. So we'll see how it goes. All right, moving on. There we are. Boop. Big direct. Ooh, let me turn that down a little bit. There we go. I don't want to bust everyone's eardrums, you know? Just mine. Just mine. All right. I did this basically last minute, um, so that I can make this work, I guess. Like, I don't really have an explanation for it. Just doing it last minute makes me feel better. Makes me feel like I'm not waiting for terribly long. But as usual, the very last 2 minutes before the direct starts, that's when that's when it starts feeling a little bit long. 40 minutes of stuff. I want to see what they have in store for next year. Pretty excited to see what they got. Let me make sure that, yeah, my phone's off. All right. Yeah, I'm doing this very casual like. Uh you usually see honest to goodness reactions from me, but yeah, I'm doing this pretty casual like. I'm not going to be playing a game during it like I sometimes do. Look, the ADHD reactions as I call them. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be primarily laser focused. Primarily. And I know there's a state of play later today as well, but unfortunately, I will actually be working during it. I'm just glad I'm working during the state of play and not the Nintendo Direct. Because the Nintendo Direct, I'm sure, is just going to have more things for me than the state of play would. I'm not into shooty shoot games, and I feel like the state of play would have a lot of shooty shoot games. Though it's Japanese oriented, so we'll see. And here we go. See, I knew talking about meaningless stuff would make the time go faster. Okay, that's perfect. Perfect volume. Thank you. Nintendo Direct for September. Turning my volume down, actually.
We live on the continent of Elios.
Fire
4
Emblem.
realms surrounding a holy land at its center.
We're starting with Fire Emblem.
1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the Fell Dragon.
Yep.
We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us. Heroes known as emblems.
Yep.
With them, the warriors of our nations fought as one. In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the Fell Dragon.
The Fell Dragon Grima. Yep.
In the years since, our world has been safe.
So this
now,
fire, so this I
sense
think is
a
the
resurrection.
Fire Emblem that leaked.
The binding weakens.
I think this is the Fire Emblem game that leaked because they talked about summoning heroes, like it's Fire Emblem Heroes almost. Yep, this is the one. Yeah, because I recognize the red and blue hair from the leak. So this Fire Emblem game was indeed real. Hey, Mark. So are they just taking the blade mechanic from Xenoblade and applying it to Fire Emblem? Fire Emblem Engage.
You're awake!
Interesting.
Huh?
You're really awake, yeah?
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
What are those horrible things?
If I may, you are a divine dragon, a member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
The war.
Doesn't look too bad.
Fell
Looks like
Dragon.
Fire Emblem.
I feel like I can almost remember.
I wonder how mad certain people are. A lot of people are probably angry at the Fire Emblem being revealed, but I'm just like, okay, this is cool. Oh, he summons them like personas, I guess. Sigurd! So they summon them like their personas of
It
sorts.
is rather quiet, I know, but it will liven up as we gain allies.
Okay, the hub world seems
The time
a
has
bit
come.
better looking than,
Now, as one,
what you call it?
Engage!
3 houses. Now, is Engage the actual title, or is it the working title? Engage feels like a weird name for a Fire Emblem game. Maybe that's just me.
Your strength.
Ah, Celica. Words. Celica. Yeah.
She asked me to gather all of the
Grima.
rings and bring peace back
Looks
to
like
Elios.
Garnet almost. Fire Emblem Engage. Ooh, January next year. Okay. Okay.
Hello, everyone.
January next year, Fire
I'm
Emblem.
Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll
Barely
be your
missed
guide
this
for
year.
today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage. In addition to the standard version, we'll also be releasing the Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition, containing collectible
Art cards,
items.
The art book, poster. Okay.
Please look
I'll
forward to
get
more
it.
information about
you
this
guys
game
already
in the
know
future.
I'll get it. 'Cause I'm a sucker for it.
Let's take a look at our first batch of headlines.
Alright. Rapid fire, let's see what we got. It Takes Two!
It takes two to tango.
Yep, finally. It should have been on Switch Day 1.
Cody and May's
I
relationship
can see why
is
it wasn't
the
on Switch
rocks,
Day 1. Ow.
but it gets even tougher
Ow.
when they're turned into dolls. To get their bodies back, they'll brave an onslaught of challenges where working together
Yeesh.
is the only way forward.
Alright,
Team up and cooperate with a friend.
looks
in this
functional,
critically acclaimed two-player
but compared
platforming
to,
adventure.
like, It Takes Two
Even
on
the bumpiest
everything
road
else,
can be traveled with someone by your
Ow.
side.
it does
Venture
not
through
look
fantastical
that
worlds
great.
filled with challenging experiences around every corner. In addition to single system play, the game can also be played on 2 systems via local wireless or online with a pal via the free Friends Pass.
They got a free Friends Pass.
Help
just
Cody
like
and
the
May
others.
return to
Good.
normal. With a partner, of course. It Takes Two
I think it's better
launches
to
on the
have it
Nintendo
on
Switch
Switch
system
than not at
November
all.
4th.
So
Pre-orders
even
begin
if it
today
looks,
on Nintendo eShop.
ugh, I think it's good that it's there anyway. Should have been. I would have liked it to be there day one,
The
but I
forbidden
understand why
story
not.
begins.
Fatal Frame? Are we getting another Fatal Frame, or is this a remake? Mask of the Lunar
After
Eclipse.
mysteriously vanishing as a child, Ruka Minazuki visits an abandoned hospital in search of her lost memories.
This might be a new Fatal Frame. Interesting. Mask of the Lunar Escape.
Use the camera obscura to repel evil spirits and uncover the memories that were sealed away. A dark curse looms near. What ancient rituals will be revealed? Fatal Frame, Mask of
Early
the Lunar
2023.
Eclipse launches for the first time in the West on Nintendo Switch
Okay,
next year.
so it's a Japanese exclusive Fatal Frame. Got it.
There's a new hero
All right,
who
Xenoblade.
looks mechanical?
Xenoblade. Yep.
Introducing Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion
Who is
pass
you?
for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game. This is Ino, a new
I hate her
hero.
voice already.
She appears to be, mechanical? Complete her quest to
I
have
hate her
join
voice
your party.
already. I can hear it in the
Expanding
background.
your options for classes and battle strategies.
Ah, so use the ether cylinders.
Challenge
to build
battles
her.
will also
Yes!
be added.
Finally, challenge battles.
Test your mettle in consecutive battles against tough enemies.
This is gonna be.
all enemy
This is gonna be
waves to
fun. This
earn
might be the
rewards.
first time that I actually try the challenge battles. in
even
depth.
stronger enemies to earn
Because the,
valuable accessories and
The
special
mechanics, the mechanics in Xenoblade 3 are amazing. So yeah, this would
outfits. More
genuinely
hero
probably
and
be the first
gameplay
one.
additions will arrive in Wave 3.
There's Blade 3,
Wave
and I
2
don't
of the
recognize that
Xenoblade
character
Chronicles
at all,
3
so
expansion
probably
pass launches on
original.
Nintendo Switch October 13th.
Okay, cool. October 13th for Eno.
Get drawn into these Nintendo Switch games.
Is it?
Nautical nonsense begins
Okay.
when SpongeBob and Patrick make
Cosmic
a wish
Shake.
that unravels the
Yeah, this
very
looks-
fabric of the universe.
This looks good.
In this 3D platforming
This
adventure,
actually looks
you'll
good.
travel through portals to 7 outlandish wish worlds, like prehistoric kelp forest and Wild West jellyfish fields. Explore using all sorts of wacky moves, don over 30 fantastic cosmic costumes, and meet your favorite Bikini Bottom residents from the TV series, voiced by their original actors. That's it. Soak up SpongeBob
You know what? This might be
SquarePants,
fun.
the Cosmic Shake,
I might check
launching on
this one out.
Nintendo Switch next year.
Next year. Got it. Who is you?
You're already fit? Buff
Ken
with
Sh-
familiar characters from Fist of the North Star. They'll be your instructors in
There he is!
exercise mode.
Fist of the North
leading you
Star
through
fitness
various
game.
boxing drills. Defeat
I
as
saw
many enemies
Kenshiro
as you
and I'm
can
like,
with
Fist of
just
the
your
North
fists
Star.
in battle mode. Or take on
Are
rivals
you
in
serious?
boss battles, including Jaggy. Fitness boxing, Fist of the North Star.
Somebody on
Launches
Twitter
Nintendo
joked about
Switch,
there being
March
another rhythm
2023.
fitness.
This ain't
Rhythm
your
fitness
uncle's
game.
dodgeball. Throw
I didn't
whatever you
expect
can at
one.
opponents in this hilariously hard-hitting party game. Embrace the absurdity of frantic minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap
I saw
arenas.
5 players
Customize
at
your
once.
character from head to toe with hundreds of accessories. Plus, challenge up to 6 friends and frenemies in local and online play.
Okay,
they
6
won't
players.
even know what hit them. Oddballers launches on Nintendo Switch early next year.
Might check it out.
A small
Hey,
fox
there's Tunic.
washes ashore on a ruined island. Brave the unknown in this isometric action-adventure game.
We finally
the only
got
clue
Tunic.
here is the manual. Traverse the island's interconnected
Now that being
realms
said,
to
once
retrieve
again,
its missing pages.
y'all could do better. If
Dangerous
SpongeBob
traps
Cosmic
and
Shake
even
looks like
more
it does,
dangerous monsters
Tunic
lurk
could look
around every corner.
a bit closer to what it looks like everywhere else.
What long-lost
But it still looks
secrets will
fine.
the island
I
reveal?
feel like
Tunic launches
I
on
feel like the
Nintendo Switch
stylization
system
of it makes
September
it
27th.
better.
Pre-orders begin today
Makes
on
it all right.
Nintendo eShop.
or seem alright, I should say.
New intel has arrived for these Front Mission remakes.
Alright, we finally hear more about Front Mission.
Full remakes of 2 Front Mission games are storming in.
First and second.
In Front Mission 1 Remake, you'll pilot giant machines called Bonzers in tactical turn-based combat. As you progress, you'll obtain skills that can help you gain the upper hand against opponents. You can also test your mettle at the Coliseum. Continue the battle in the sequel, previously unreleased outside of Japan. Take advantage of
Mission 2.
additional features like more terrain effects, weapon and armor attributes, and over 80 new skills added from the first game. Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this November. Front Mission 2 Remake will launch on Nintendo Switch next year.
Alright, so they had to push them
in
back.
the future, a remake
And
of
Front Mission
3 will also launch on Nintendo
Basically,
Switch.
just tell us you're doing all the front missions, okay? Just tell us.
It's a wonderful life for a new generation. After nearly 20 years, a beloved farming experience
Story of
is
Seasons, A
reborn.
Wonderful Life.
Welcome back to Forgotten Valley. Here, you'll manage a farm passed down to you by your father.
This might be one of the
Restore and expand
original
your farm as you
harvest
nurture
modes.
crops, care for your friendly animals, and help the land flourish.
I'm gonna be honest. This direct so far
Befriend the
is pretty
townsfolk while
meh.
you're out and about in the valley.
Pretty meh. Fire
You
Emblem
might even meet
Engage
your future
seems
partner
interesting,
and start
but
a family.
it was leaked.
In this installment, those around you will grow older as time goes on.
And also, it's Fire
Their
Emblem.
appearances will
It's
change
just
over
more
the
Fire
years.
Emblem is all.
Your child will also choose their career based on how you raise them.
I think this
An
is like an
especially
original
wonderful
Harvest
farm
Moon or
life in
something.
Forgotten Valley lies ahead.
Either way, looks cool. It's alright.
Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life launches on Nintendo Switch, summer 2023.
I'll probably just play Harvestella, I'm gonna be honest. Splatoon! Alright. What are we doing? Are we announcing a Splatfest? Are we getting more weapons and stuff already? Are we already getting new weapons and maps? Oh, Splatfest! There we go. Alright. We got a
The
Splatfest.
first post-launch Splatfest for Splatoon 3 has been confirmed.
And when is
Here's
it?
the theme. What would you bring to a deserted island?
Gear, grub,
grub,
or fun?
or fun?
Interesting.
So many incredible possibilities.
Alright, so
which
it's
team will you
next
join?
weekend? Next weekend, I think. Yeah. Good, because I got something planned for this weekend.
And more free updates are planned for Splatoon 3.
More gear, more emotes.
Be on the lookout for more info in the future.
I like the bowing one. That's the Frieza bow! That's the Frieza bow!
So, Squids, what did you think? What would you bring to a deserted island?
That was the Frieza bow. Come on.
As for me, I've already decided. I hope you'll all participate as well.
Honestly, gear or grub, probably. I'm
Next, please
resourceful
take a look
like
at
that.
this.
Alright. You gonna bring my interest back in? Square Enix. This song. Octopath Traveler. Octopath Traveler 2.
Introducing a brand new game in the Octopath Traveler series.
Okay.
8 new travelers embark on a journey through the land of Celestia.
I'm never
That we
going to
could realize
finish
a world
one.
without conflict, without bloodshed.
I'm going to become a star and bring smiles to people's faces, just like Mama.
I'm hitting the road. I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called poverty from the world.
The man who took everything from me shall die by my hand.
Not again. Not this stench. The stench of blood.
So apparently the
Doubt is what I do.
Leave the hunting to me.
the thief is always going to be
the
dark.
tasty meat you want. I need to rediscover who I am.
Explore a wide world set in a bustling era. Each traveler's path action differs between day and night.
Interesting.
Our Lord knows well the ways of the world.
What will happen when their
Interesting.
paths intertwine?
Okay, so day and night plays a part now. Which means things will get more complicated.
And
love it.
what adventures await them in this new world?
Think I found the source. Tasty stuff, huh?
The 8 travelers each have their own story to tell. Where will their journeys lead them and you? Octopath Traveler 2 launches on Nintendo Switch February 24th, 2023.
Okay, so we got our January and our February game.
What you just saw was Octopath Traveler 2 from Square Enix.
We just got Live Alive and Triangle
Please look
Strategy.
forward to the journeys of 8 new heroes.
Getting those really quick. And what about Dragon
Let's
Quest
see
3?
some more headlines.
What happened to Dragon Quest 3? They didn't spend much time on it though.
A magical home is waiting for you.
Another one? Another farming game?
Welcome to your new fairy tale life in Fae Farm.
Fae Farm. Okay.
Cultivate your homestead and forge everlasting friendships in this farm simulation RPG. Discover magical spells to grow crops. Face off against mischievous foes.
Okay, I'm starting to feel what others are
And
feeling
explore
with
the enchanted
all the
realms of
RPGs.
Azoria. Along the way,
Maybe it's because
you'll
I'm
befriend
still
a lively cast of
like
characters
loving
who call this
Xenoblade,
island
and
their
I know
home.
that there's going to be a
Tend and
lot of
grow your
RPGs
fairy
coming
tale
out
farmstead
around,
solo, or together
like
with
soon,
up to
but
4
I'm just
players
like,
in local or online
no more
multiplayer.
RPGs, please.
By gathering
No
resources
more
and
RPGs,
crafting
please.
items, you'll be able to
I don't have
customize your
the time
home
to play
and
them all. I
enjoy
still
this
haven't finished Live
mesmerizing
Alive.
adventure even
Please,
more.
give me a break.
As the seasons change, new spellbinding
Like, I still haven't
surprises
finished
can
Live
be
Alive,
unlocked
and then I got
that'll
Nier
help you
Automata,
restore Azoria
and
to
Persona
its
5,
natural
and
splendor.
Pokemon, and Harvestella, and
Magic
Fire
awaits
Emblem Engage.
in Fae Farm,
Octopath
launching
Traveler
exclusively
2.
on Nintendo
Stop.
Switch Spring 2023. It's a musical blast from the past.
Hey, Theater Rhythm.
Celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Final Fantasy
Yeah,
series with the
Theater
latest
Rhythm.
Theater
Let's
Rhythm
go.
game. Enjoy iconic songs like One Winged Angel, Torn from the Heavens, Suteki Dane, and more. There are 385 songs total. Songs are categorized by game, so you
Okay.
can play each stage while experiencing the series through the music.
Cool.
In addition, 2 players
As
locally
usual,
can complete
the
stages
Nintendo
in
Direct
pair
is
style,
actually the
while up to
Square
4
Enix
players
Direct.
can battle to
At
the
least it
beat
feels
in
like it.
online multi-battle. Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line begins its symphony on the Nintendo Switch system February 16th,
February
2023.
16th. Okay.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Might do.
After the
Keep an
game's
eye on it.
launch, paid
I
DLC
know we-
songs from the Saga series,
Okay.
Nier series,
From Nier. Nice.
Octopath Traveler,
Okay, that's cool.
Live Alive, and more
Yeah,
will be released.
Megalomania.
That's 90 additional songs.
Yeah.
Plus, editions containing a season pass and
I
27
love
extra
Megalomania.
songs, including Melodies of Life, will be available.
Not Kingdom Hearts though, because Kingdom Hearts already has its own rhythm game.
A cosmic adventure is
Mario
just
Rabbids, which
around
we
the
already
corner.
know about.
Blast off on an adventure of galactic proportions with Mario and the Rabbids. Let's dive into exploration. Freely roam through all sorts of wondrous worlds, each one jam-packed with discoveries. Find coins, unlock hidden paths, and help out the locals with their troubles.
Cheap too.
At shops, you can get items that'll come in handy during battles. After each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards and get stronger. Sparks are here to lend a helping hand. Recruit up to 30 different Sparks, each with their own special powers and skills. They can help spark a decisive victory.
Cease.
Can Mario and the Rabbids put an end to the darkness? Mario plus Rabbids.
Okay, starting to
Sparks
think
of Hope
Cursa actually
launches
is
on Nintendo
Rosalina.
Switch October 20th.
Starting to think that Cursa
Pre-orders
actually
are
is
available now
Rosalina.
on Nintendo eShop. A gold edition can also be pre-ordered, containing the base game, weapon skins, and a season pass.
Cool.
Restore peace between humans and monsters.
Uh-huh.
Rune Factory 3 returns on Nintendo Switch.
Okay. The Rune Factory 3 special.
Take a break from
They
quests.
said
to chat
5
with the
didn't do
locals,
so well, so let's
cultivate
just bring the
crops,
older
and
ones in.
care for monsters. among other relaxing activities. You can also transform into a monster? Your abilities in battle and conversations with the locals will vary depending on your form.
This is the
Your
This
choices
is the
will also
farming
cause
sim
different
direct. It
events
feels
to
like.
occur. Plus, a brand
At
new
this
mode
point,
has been added
Harvestella
to
is
help
probably
you
gonna
enjoy
show up.
more quality time with your in-game
Honestly, if
spouse.
Harvestella does show
Room
up, I'm just
Factory
gonna
3
be like,
special launches on Nintendo
okay.
Switch next year.
Room Factory 6.
Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch in the future.
Oh, a new series. Interesting.
More Nintendo 64 games are on the way.
All right, so no new systems.
Pilot Wings 64.
Finally, Pilot Wings.
Mario Party.
Yes! Wait, the original?
Mario Party
Okay.
2.
So probably all of them then. So I'm not expecting Superstars
Mario
DLC.
Party 3. Pokemon Stadium.
There's Pokemon Stadium. Nice.
Pokemon Stadium 2.
Oh, both of them. Cool.
1080 snowboarding.
All right. Okay. Banjo-Tooie?
Excite Bike 64.
Nice.
These games will gradually be
All right,
added in the future. You can play a selection of
So
Nintendo
Mario Party and
64
Mario Party
games
2 this
and
year,
enjoy many
and
more
Pilot
gaming benefits with an active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership. Oh, and there's one more game we should mention.
Banjo-Tooie. GoldenEye. Yep, GoldenEye. There we go. Finally announced GoldenEye. Coming soon. With online play. Cool, there we go.
Why not mix things up with these Nintendo Switch games?
What time is it? It's been half the
Live
direct
your
already.
best life on the newly discovered continent of Antuisia in this immersive RPG.
Various
Perform over 100 types of daily tasks to build character and deepen your relationships with the locals.
No.
In doing so, you'll gain access to different job classes and abilities.
Honestly, no.
A grand adventure into the unknown awaits.
This is basically Miitopia.
Various
No.
Day Life launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh, it's out today. Interesting.
A malfunction causes you to crash land on a strange planet. Build a new rocket from scratch in this management sim game. Scour the planet for materials. Then build machines to refine them into various resources. Eventually, you'll construct multiple production lines like these. But the planet's creatures will attack, so keep them at bay. Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
That's stressful. No, thanks.
A young girl named Ib visits an art museum with her parents in this 2D exploration adventure. She wanders through a busy gallery by the artist Guertena until one particular piece draws her in.
Literally.
Will she be able to safely return to her own world? Every decision affects her fate in Ib. Launching on Nintendo Switch spring 2023.
Uh-huh. Figured. It's a scary.
Mario Strikers Battle League, where 8 players locally on one system can get gritty, is getting a second free update. Joining the roster are Pauline,
Finally!
a physical powerhouse with fast movements
Finally!
and strong tackles.
Let's go, Pauline!
And Diddy Kong,
Diddy!
a midfield speedster with dazzling techniques and high pass accuracy. Plus, more gear and another stadium are being added.
Planetoid.
The second free update launches this month.
That's it? That's it? Not gonna change the game at all?
The final summer begins.
Harvestella! There it is!
どこまでも眩しくて
Ah.
想像しいあの夏が始まるそんな予感が
When strange islands
Oh,
suddenly appear,
Altair
Ryza and
Ryza.
friends set
Never
sail
mind.
to investigate in order
I
to
heard Final
protect their
Summer and I'm
homeland from
thinking
impending
that's
danger.
Harvestella.
Sprawling landscapes set the stage
Altair-
for your adventure.
Atelier
Freely
Ryza.
explore
Whatever,
this
however
vast
you
world
pronounce it, I
and
don't know.
forge your own path in this charming RPG. 11 heroes from all walks of life will join your party. During battle, work with your allies to activate various skills, which can be swapped out when needed. Teamwork is paramount
Gotta
after
be
all.
honest, so far the most exciting announcement has been that
New
Fire
features are
Emblem
also
game.
in store. The keys to this
And
lively
then
adventure
also
are in
Mario
your
Strikers,
hands.
which is like a nothing update. Are you kidding me?
Atelier Rise of 3, Alchemist of the End, and the Secret Key launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023.
This is
Wave 3 is on the way.
they're announcing it. Okay.
Here's a sneak peek at 2 courses racing into Wave 3.
Okay, just 2 of the courses.
Merry Mountain from Mario Kart Tour.
Mario Mountain. Murray Mountain. Murray. They had to include a winter one because it's going to be near the holiday probably.
Peach Gardens from Mario Kart DS.
Okay, cool. Okay, so those are the 2 they've announced so far.
Wave 3 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game launches this holiday.
That's a long name, good lord.
Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion
was a
pack
long
members
name.
can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
I'm surprised they talked about it at
How
all.
was that? Next, we have some news to share about Nintendo Switch Sports.
Okay, the golf update.
In the next free update, golf will be added.
21 holes from the Wii Sports series are included. Cool.
Of course, you can play these locally. Additionally, up to 8 players online can play at the same time on the same course in survival golf.
Can I gain
Those with the most
points
strokes will be
offline?
out. We previously announced that the update would release this fall. However, we'd like a bit more time for development, so the update is now planned for this holiday.
Sorry guys, golf is
Please
not
wait
ready.
just a little longer. Next, we have a special guest. Mr. Miyamoto!
Okay, Mario movie time.
Hello, it's been a while. I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
It's Mario movie time.
I have a few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news. First, as you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris Meledandri from Illumination will release next spring. And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its 2nd year at Universal Studios Japan, will also open in Hollywood, California in the US. Recently, we've been working on the finishing touches for both. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Pikmin. It's been over 20 years since the first game, and we're still working on the series. This is Pikmin Bloom. It's a smart device game we started with Niantic late last year, in which players all over the world are planting flowers.
We're canceling support for it. Sorry
Here's a
about
quick
all you
rundown
walkers.
of the game for those who have yet to play it. Pikmin Bloom is a smart device game that uses your location. By walking outside, you can find Pikmin, raise them, and plant flowers together.
Don't do this. I know you're going to announce Pikmin 4 after this.
All you need to do is take it with you on your daily walks or outings.
You got... Oh,
you can
Lord.
look back at the end of the day and see where you
This
walked.
is kind of painful, actually.
Send out Pikmin and collect the items they found
Even
that
if I
day,
play Pikmin Blue,
and feed them
this is
nectar
kind of
to increase
painful.
their petals.
I feel bad for any Pikmin fans right
So,
now.
how many steps
Just
did
like,
we take today?
what are you doing?
While you're out and about, you can also use the AR feature to take photos with Pikmin.
You're spending more time on this than I feel like
Pikmin
you
are all around you.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick look at my screen.
Oh my gosh. Sir?
I have nearly 700 Pikmin. They love nectar. If you give Pikmin nectar like you see here, their flowers will bloom.
Alright, I'm gonna say it.
You'll
This
also
direct
see
is
the number
not
of steps
good.
you've taken that day.
It's not good.
Regarding the map, the clouds will clear along the path you walk, so you can keep a record of locations you've
It's a
visited.
good thing I only said I'm expecting Breath of the Wild
I
2.
normally move around within
But at this
Kyoto,
point, I
but
feel like even
I've
that's
also
too
been
much
going
to
to Osaka,
ask
Universal
for.
Studios Japan. I occasionally go to Tokyo as well. You'll say to yourself, okay, this time I'll try walking here. It makes trips and walks a lot of fun.
We're just learning about
It's
Miyamoto's
a very
daily life
easygoing
here.
play experience you can enjoy just by taking it with you. I hope you'll try it out. Okay, now to the main event.
Okay.
Please take a look at this.
Now he's gonna show Pikmin 4. Let me adjust my light here. There we go. He's like, I just wanted to talk about my daily life for a bit. Alright, fine. Here's Pikmin 4, you idiots. Pikmin 4. 2023. There you go. Alright.
That's right. Pikmin 4 will launch in 2023.
They've been working on it.
Showing any gameplay today.
They've been cooking
However, you'll be able to play like this, from the Pikmin's perspective near the ground.
Brittany!
I also made a new t-shirt.
Good for you, bud.
Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate on the core essence of Pikmin gameplay. We call it Dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward to Pikmin 4. Thank you, Mr. Koizumi.
All right.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Pikmin 4 next
Miyamoto.
year. Cool.
Now, let's move on to some more headlines.
All right. Still got more. Still got more.
Take your
Just
dancing
Dance.
game to the next level.
Just Dance. You know what? No. No, I'm using the desktop for this one. Because I already know what this is going to be. It's going to play some songs that are going to get me taken down and everything. So, yeah. So far, this Direct is... They showed very little, basically nothing of Pikmin 4. The only real highlights have been Octopath Traveler 2 and Fire Emblem. And they're all RPGs. Otherwise, it's just been RPG after farming sim after RPG farming sim. And honestly, yeah. Like, even Mario plus Rabbids, which was awesome. Still an RPG. Sir, I'm fat. I gotta sit down eventually. Okay.
Can you survive
And there's
the season of
Harvestella.
death?
Like I said,
As you cultivate a
farming
peaceful
sim
farm
after
life in the village
RPG
of
after
Lethe,
farming sim RPG.
the season of death
That's
quietus
the
continuously
big problem
returns,
with this
threatening
Direct
to
right now.
destroy
It feels
all.
like a Square Enix
Travel
Direct,
the world
not a
and find a way to put
Nintendo
an end
Direct,
to the
if that
calamity
makes
in
sense.
this life simulation RPG. Along the way, allies with different motives will join your cause.
Like, here's the thing.
While
Pikmin
facing
4 was a
numerous
big announcement,
dangers,
but
you'll
it was a
begin to uncover
ridiculously
the
slow
truth of
lead
this
up.
ill-fated world.
By the way, have you heard of
After
Pikmin
this
Blue?
presentation, a demo
Here, let
containing
me
the
show you how it
opening
works.
days of your
Oh,
farm's
a
first
demo of
season
Harvestella,
will
thank
be
you.
available on
I'll take it.
Nintendo eShop.
Oh, definitely.
Save data can be transferred to the full game once
Let me
purchased.
tell you about Pikmin Blue. And here's how I like to spend my
Harvestella
day. I like
launches
to
on
walk over
Nintendo
here.
Switch November
I
4th.
like to walk over there. I like to put my Pikmin over here.
Get ready for
And
a
Bayonetta.
devilishly good time.
And Bayonetta.
After 500 years,
Which was
Umbra Witch
expected.
Bayonetta was revived in the present day. In the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend. Now, in this third installment, she'll fight to protect the world from the sudden invasion of man-made bioweapons called homunculi.
Yep. Probably the same ones from Astral Chain.
I know this song by heart.
She's gone from fighting for herself to fighting for others to fighting for the world. Those who have overcome their past histories with Bayonetta to fight alongside her include the journalist Luca and another Umbra witch, Jean. New ally Viola also joins in on the action. A hair-raising,
Rodon.
demon summoning, globe-trotting adventure awaits in Bayonetta 3, launching on Nintendo Switch October 28th. Pre-orders
why
are
I sound
available
surprised
now
to see
on
Rodon.
Nintendo
He's
eShop.
Literally gonna be in every
After
game.
today's Nintendo Direct, a new trailer delving more into gameplay will launch on our official YouTube channel.
Cool.
A dark fantasy mystery abounds from the creators of Danganronpa.
I was about to say, that looks very Danganronpa.
Welcome to the city of perpetual rain. Many cases remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis. Those who investigate are called master detectives, who come from all around the world.
This looks very Danganronpa. Raincoat.
What?
Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective,
Of course.
and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him after their pact.
Shinigami?
Dive into these unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency.
Clock tower.
Thoroughly inspect each crime scene to gather clues and evidence. When you're ready, Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth. A mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events. However, mystery phantoms will attempt to hinder your progress during each case. Avoid their barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions. Uncover the secrets of Master Detective Archives Rain Code, launching first on the Nintendo Switch system spring 2023.
Seems interesting, actually.
Enter the village
Huh?
if you dare.
Cloud.
The latest
Okay.
installment in the Resident
I was
Evil
about to
series
say.
is coming to Nintendo Switch as
Alright,
a
it's
cloud
Cloud.
version.
That makes sense.
Ethan Winters must face the horrors
You
of the
scared me
village
for a second.
and its
I'm
4
like,
fearsome lords to rescue
What do
his
you
abducted daughter.
mean you somehow fit Resident Evil on
Village
here?
Cloud launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. You can download and try out the free demo today on
No
Nintendo
thanks.
eShop.
I
to
know how
pre-order
the story
full
goes.
game. The Winter's Expansion DLC, containing a new third-person mode, additional story content, and more, will launch December 2nd. Additionally, 3 other recent entries in the Resident Evil series will be available as cloud versions on Nintendo Switch this year.
Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3. Oh, Cloud.
It's an action-packed lineup of Nintendo Switch games. Vanquish foes to avenge your father in
Sifu.
this kung fu action brawler. By thrusting, tripping, and parrying opponents, you'll break
That was
their
a surprise.
stance
I
and
thought
gain
that was
the upper
exclusive to
hand.
Sony, to
Fall in
PlayStation.
combat,
Like,
and you'll get
completely.
older and weaker. In turn, however, you'll learn new techniques to complete your mission. Can you exact revenge before your time runs out? Sifu pummels its way onto Nintendo Switch November 8th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Experience the events leading up to Final Fantasy
Crisis
VII
Core.
in this exhilarating action RPG. Zack Fair is a young and ambitious soldier operative
Let's go,
aspiring
Crisis
to become
Core.
a hero. Together with Sephiroth and Cloud, he investigates strange disappearances within his elite unit. This remaster features enhanced HD graphics, an updated combat system, and new soundtrack arrangements. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion launches on Nintendo Switch December 13th.
December 13th. Got it.
The classic arcade shoot
Radiant Silvergun.
Silvergun is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Okay, cool.
Fire different types of weapons to take down waves of
I'm
enemies.
getting excited for anything that I can at this
Defeat
point.
multiple enemies of the same color for a chain bonus, or take down differently colored ones for a secret bonus. Rack up these bonuses for a high score.
Cool.
Radiant Silvergun launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Okay.
Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes
Endless
and make
dungeon.
your way out of a derelict space station in this roguelike game set in the endless universe. But it's not as easy as it sounds. You'll have to fend off continuous waves of monsters as you make your way through procedurally generated levels. Complete various quests to unlock new heroes, weapons, station areas, and more.
Time's almost up.
Up to 3 players in online co-op can attempt to escape
So
their
they'll
grim fate.
probably end with
Do
Breath of the
you
Wild
have what
2
it takes?
if they want something that
Endless
comes out
Dungeon
in
launches on
March
Nintendo Switch next year.
or something like that. Let's see.
The journey of world regeneration begins anew. Remaster of Tales of Symphonia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Okay,
the world
that's
of
cool.
Silverond is controlled by shadowy forces called Descience. To stop them, a person known as the Chosen One must ascend the Tower of Salvation.
Up, Lloyd?
I really
All
hope
right.
that's true.
Lloyd soon embarks on a journey with Colette, the current Chosen One, and his childhood friend in this beloved action RPG. They'll meet allies along the way, like the wandering aristocrat Zelos, and a lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment, Presea. Other allies will also
last
join
year
the
we
party.
only got like Bayonetta and Kirby as like big new announcements
The fate of two
in September,
interconnected
so I kind of
worlds
expected this
hangs in the
year we
balance.
wouldn't get much in the September Direct.
Tales of Symphonia Remastered begins its journey
I was
on
right.
Nintendo Switch early next year.
Especially since we already knew quite a bit. Okay. I was about to say, I think that's Disney Speedstorm, isn't it? This is a real time. Life is Strange. This better not be copyright. Romantic Saga, Minstrel Song. Okay. Lego Brick Tales. I almost want to see Twitter, but at the same time, I already know people are just going to be yeesh. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. Just gonna leave it alone. Disney Speedstorm. And Fall Guys Season 2. I think I've already been past Season 2 at this point. Whatever, it's fine. More Fall Guys, basically. Kirby? Return to Dreamland?
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch.
What? Huh?
One day, a spaceship crash lands on planet
Return to
Popstar.
Dreamland?
To help
Are you
Magalore
serious?
return to his home planet, Kirby and his friends set off on an
And
adventure.
DDD looks like he does in,
In
what you
addition
call
to
it?
sword, whip, and other familiar copy abilities,
In,
the new Mecha
Forgotten
copy
Land.
ability makes its debut.
Oh, Mecha
Blast
ability.
foes from a distance, or
Interesting.
punch them up close. It's packed with other powerful moves as well. The game supports local play for up to 4 players on the same system.
Not online, though?
Plus, everyone can play as Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities.
Okay.
There's also a collection of sub-games to play.
So, Return to Dreamland.
This includes the new sub-game Magalore's Tome Trackers, and returning ones like Samurai Kirby. All sub-games can be played with up to 4 players.
Okay. Cool. Oh, I love that one.
An adventure of deluxe proportions awaits.
This is a surprise. It looks like it runs at 60 too, which is
Kirby's
crazier to
Return
believe.
to Dreamland Deluxe
February.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system
So-
February 24th,
So,
2023.
RGT said
Pre-orders
Fire
begin
Emblem,
today
Xenoblade,
on
and
Nintendo
Kirby
eShop.
shows up. He's gonna be super
As part
disappointed,
of Kirby's
basically.
30th
He
anniversary,
said
a
something
remake
sarcastic.
of Kirby's Return to
But
Dreamland will be released.
they all did show up.
We hope you're looking forward to this game.
That's ridiculous, honestly.
Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
Okay.
This next trailer will be our last
Okay.
announcement.
I was about
Please
to say.
take a look.
I was about to say, so that's it? Kirby is what you end on? Okay. Breath of the Wild. There we go. Breath of the Wild 2. Yep. Bokoblins, moblins, soldiers. I see the hero there, I think. And I take it that is Ganondorf. There's Zelda. Or whatever it is at this point, the goddess or whatever. Alright. Wake up, Link. What adventure are we going on this time? Oh, we're dragging stuff into the sky, huh? From the ground to the sky. Oh, hello, we're flying on the bird now. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Okay. Tears of the Kingdom is what it's called. I never would have thought that was what it was called. May. So it's coming in May. Surprised they didn't try to shoot for March. Interesting. Okay. May 12th. Okay. That direct wasn't that great. It wasn't that great. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be totally real with you. That direct wasn't that great. Like, when you take some of the stuff out of context, right? Fire Emblem Engage. Cool. Pikmin 4. Cool. Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Fine. Tears of the Kingdom. Alright. Cool. Here's the thing. Fire Emblem Engage leaked. Pikmin 4, we've known about for years. So at this point, it's kind of just like a finally. And even then, we didn't see any gameplay of it. Return to Dreamland Deluxe, while it is cool, is the third Kirby game we've gotten this year. I'm not complaining because I love Kirby. But at the same time, I can understand why people might feel it's a bit too much. And on top of that, it's a remake. Or remaster or whatever. Breath of the Wild 2, or as we now know it, Tears of the Kingdom. Way too short of a look, I feel like, for how long it's been. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just an amassment of all the disappointment of the direct up to this point. It's just like they had a decent mix of stuff, but none of that mix of stuff was particularly exciting. I don't know. The point is, they still got games coming, so yay. But I don't know. I'm still gonna be playing games. I'm still gonna be playing games. It's good to get these games. I just feel like the presentation as a whole wasn't that great. Pikmin 4 would have been a great announcement if they didn't spend all that time. If Miyamoto didn't spend all that time talking about his daily work ethic or daily ethics beforehand with Pikmin Bloom. Mario Kart felt a little bit too early. GoldenEye was a cool announcement. Octopath Traveler 2 was cool as well, but it's just another RPG in a mass of RPGs that have been announced in this direct. Tales of Symphonia getting a remake is cool, or remaster. That's cool. But again, an RPG in a mass of RPGs. So, yeah. Do I even bother looking and see what RGT says about this? Because, oh boy, he's not going to be happy. Alright, y'all. That's it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Overall, if I were to give this direct a grade, probably like a C+, B-, because they had some decent stuff here, and if you didn't pay attention to like rumors and leaks, then there were some surprises. But at the same time, a lot of those surprises and a lot of the games that they showcased just did not look that great. And those surprises were just not substantial enough to really get anyone excited. Like the Strikers DLC. Pauline and Diddy Kong. Cool. A new stage. Cool. New gear. Cool. Did you fix the game? No. Alright. Sorry, y'all. That's it for me. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Possibly. See you later.